planet. Hope you are humming along. I've got a microphone down here and I'm a little bit, you get a bit distracted by technology sometimes. It's a magnificent Monday. It's Coffee Monday. I've been up since Sparrows. Tommy, my 4-year-old, almost 5-year-old, reminded him today that it's 12 sleeps until your 5th birthday, Tommy. He had his moon boot taken off this morning up at the Tweed Fracture Clinic. There were 3 neighbours at the same fracture clinic. Well, sorry, 2 neighbours. Tommy and I and 2 other neighbours. All at the same hospital at the same time, which was 7:15 this morning. But the good news is Tommy is out of his moon boot. It's the good old, you bring up another pair of, you bring up the other sneaker and the other sock and they bang it on and away they go. Good morning to you, Helen. Hope you are well. This is the last week. Books arrive this week, so this is the last week of pre-orders, which I'm very excited about. I have got, here's this, Vinny at Brunswick Heads Post Office. He started me off with 1,000 mail merge tag labels. And this is just a box of 100 envelopes. He's got more. He's got more on the way. I'm picking up on Friday. So the books arrive. Dear God, because the Byron Shire Post is not normally that good. But the books arrive Thursday or Friday. So I'll be posting. I'll spend all weekend with the kids, a bit of slave labor, putting the mail merge labels on the envelopes, signing each copy, popping them in an envelope, and then on Monday, we'll go down with a couple of wheelbarrows full. We'll hire a 10-ton truck to take books down to the post office and give Vinny at the Brunswick Heads Post Office the great job of delivering the book. So if you haven't got your pre-order yet, like you feel your real physical copy, I know Summer Daly has got her ebook copy. If you haven't got your pre-order for your real physical book and you want the real physical book, I'm looking forward to the real physical book coming because it's different to this one. It's called a Spot UV. It'll be just feel a bit nicer there and there and there. And Dr. John Demartini, it'll just be a nice physical book. So that all happens this week, but that's not what I'm coming on here for today. That's just a little bit of my excitement. My kind of message today is in reflection of, I reckon, perhaps attending my first ever 50th birthday of a friend on Saturday. Shay Witten turned 50, had a great night on Saturday night. And birthdays with zeros do bring up questions, don't they? I think I'm very big on people go, what's your book about? I'm like, well, if you're in your 20s or 30s, it's about life design. If you're in your 40s or 50s, it's answering the book answers the question, are your best years behind you? And if you're in your 60s or 70s, it's all about aging gracefully. And the amount of nervous little giggles I get, because they are big questions. How do I design my exceptional life? Are my best years behind me? How do I age gracefully? The 50th birthday is seen in society as the top of the mountain. You've hit your peak and then it's all downhill from there. And that is it's a terrible socially embedded belief that many people have. And the truth is, it couldn't be further from the truth. It's a massive lie. And I do commend Jason Witten, Shay's husband, for delivering an incredible speech on Saturday night, talking about the excitement he had for their next 50 years together. It wasn't spoken about with, oh dear, a bit nervous about, facing mortality and, just all of the things that come with it. It was a genuine excitement and reverence for what it is to be alive at 50, and to have love at 50 and to have a compelling future. And that's really what I want to ask you today. And I want this to simmer continually. It's not just a task for today. This is really, essentially the foundation of all of my work. And the bigger level, the whole personal growth industry is really about helping all of us to become at peace with where we are at right now. So it's really present time consciousness. How do we be grateful for the position we are in right now? Whether that's, 35, 2 kids broke, whether that's 35, no kids wealthy, whether that's 45 in great health, whether that's 45 in poor health, whether that's 55 in the middle of grief and trauma, whether that's 65 with, plenty of friends, but, a marriage breakup. I'm just trying to bring up all the random different experiences that people go through in life. There's just so many, right? We can never judge anyone for the life that they're in. There's just so many different colors. Hello, Stu Crow. Hello, Jesse. In acting my age, 61, happy to age as disgracefully as possible. Stu Crow, couldn't have said it any better. Great man, Stu. So many people that are older genuinely feel like they are still 21. And Stu is a dear friend, and he has a youth about him. And as we get older, as I interview older people, there is a youth within their mind that exists that does not exist in people of the same age that look or feel their biological age. So I always remember Tommy Hafey, who we interviewed when he was 81, 82. He would say that he still feels and thinks like he's 21. It's like we continually feel like we're playing grown-ups. If you buy into the belief, it's like, oh, I'm 50, I'm 61, I'm 71. Like the behavior the behavior that comes from that belief is more often than not more mediocre than, I'm just so happy to be alive. My heart's still beating. I'm 61. Like, how good is this? How lucky am I? That just, after that, you then go and genuinely do something a lot more inspiring, with a lot more excitement, with a lot more vigor and spice. So I think it's really important that we own just how consequential it is, our belief about our age is. So society will project onto us a youth-obsessed, sub-30 kind of culture of a way of life. Our job is to shun that, particularly when we're over that age. There's no use trying to be 30 when you're 40. There's no use trying to be 21 when you're 50. You are already, if you're on top of it, you're going to think like it. But there's no use trying to, I did an interview with Anna Rubinstein a few weeks ago, and we were talking about the regulation of human beings as they get older. So if we haven't gone through a rites of passage in our teenage years or in our early 20s, we get to our 40th or our 50th, and we go back and behave in ways that we did at our 18th and our 21st because we haven't quite regulated or gone through rites of passage at a certain time. And this is all too common. And this is another example of us not being at peace with the now. We cannot do anything about our age. We can do everything about the quality of life at the age that we're at. We can love what we do and do what we love. We can move regularly. We can engage with community and make friends. We can eat well and master the art of eating intelligently. We can heal, improve, and magnetize our family relationships. We can learn what we love to learn. We can spend less than we earn. We can see the world for this exceptional, incredible place that it is. Like, they are all within our control. But so many of us play the victim and live the beliefs that society want us to believe. And one of those beliefs is that as you age, you do become a bit more feeble. You are less useful. Your best years are behind you. It is all downhill from here. You become grumpier and muddle. Even I'm going muddle ducky. I was muddling my words, attempting to say muddle duck. So yes, Summer Daly says, thinking that way, I'm still not even halfway through my life. 100%. So wouldn't it be so exciting to be at 50 and go, I'm at halfway. So Shay just turned 50 on Saturday or last Wednesday, but the party was on Saturday. And how exciting is it to go, look, I could be halfway, or I could be under halfway. Look, maybe I could even be over halfway. Who knows? But where I am right now, I cultivate an exceptional life. And Shay Whitten does cultivate an exceptional life. She's an incredible human being. But it just reminded me of how important, it's just so important. All of the research, again, I often refer to, and I've mentioned it in the start of this book, and I read it at the start of this book, just how important your views on your aging is. 7.5 years of your life goes boom if you have a disempowered view of aging. Read it in Healthy at 100. or you can read it in Your Exceptional Life. The thing is, if you do not like your age right now, you are going down the path of dying 7.5 years younger than those people who have an empowered view of aging. So what team do you want to be on? Who do you want to be on? Call it a sports team. Let's play football, tennis, basketball, or soccer. Are you on the disgraceful ages, or are you on the team of the graceful ages? Where do you want to play? It's your consequence, your choice. It's up to you. But society will want you to believe that the only place for you is on the disgraceful aging team, whereas my whole message to you is to live on the team of the graceful ages. Go and captain that team. Be the leader. Shine a light in your community. Show them how incredible it is. You read about them every week in the local paper. You will find one story of a graceful ager bucking the trend and doing something that not everyone else is doing. It's the way the news works. We're always looking for something different. You'll always find one. Are you going to be that one? Are you going to be the person in your local paper in 30 or 40 or 50 years' time that has done something completely random, like you've recorded a music album in your 90s, or you've climbed a mountain in your 80s, or you've set some random Guinness World Record in your 100s? There is always something for you to do that just allows you to go, you know what? My age is so cool. You want to be absolutely in love with your age, because if there's one thing I've learned, and I think everyone else has as well, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So guys, if this is tickling your fancy and you haven't got the book yet, again, I plan to be posting it out to you on Monday. It's next Monday. That'll be the 24th of May. I'm going to spend all weekend packing, pick, pack, and send. At some point, I will get sick of that process and send it and have other people do it. But I'm looking forward to that experience. Thank you for your support, guys. Make it a magnificent Monday. Enjoy your age. Don't buy into any silly jokes about your age. If anyone does, it's almost like racism. Pick people up on it. If you hear some casual ageism going on where people are ageist, and it exists everywhere, don't let people get away with it. Just pick them up, and just, you don't have to pick a fight. Just go, no, it's not the way it is. You know, I'm 61 and awesome. I'm not 61 and wishing I was 16. Be your age, love it. Regulate your life that is in proportion to your age and phase of life, and go out and continue to live your exceptional life. All right, guys, love and hugs. Have a wonderful Monday. Talk to you soon. Take care.